Hi, friends. I'm gonna try something new instead of streaming. Well, I still want to stream, but I figure this is a nice little thing I can do probably every week, as opposed to worrying whether or not I can stream for a couple hours. That's a lot harder to fit into my schedule right now. So, I just wanted to try something else so I can say hello to you all. I actually recorded about 5 minutes of this before I realized the mic was wrong, and god damn it, this is what I get for basically coming home, feeding cats, eating a single cookie, and starting to record. So I've made a little character here. If you know what that game is, you probably know what second class this is going to be. But if not, that's okay. Come along for the ride. Um, Gotta set up all this garbage. All right. Anyways, this was going to be a nice little tutorial for how to do the novice grounds, but that was in the time where I recorded with no audio because I'm terrible. But that's okay. So anyways, we're 8-7. At least this part. You gotta realize, you gotta die. Hello. Kill me. Bah. Thank you. Thank you for that free base level. I appreciate it. Look at that. What a world. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing pretty okay. It's busy. Life is busy between working. What else am I doing? Working. Trying to run a server, as you might know. What else am I doing? Trying to run a guild, because we're probably going to start being able to siege next season. Thank goodness. Let's see. What else is going on? I learned to solder, and I now have 2 Pokemon games that can save, whereas opposed the battery was dead for years, and now I'm playing one. It's gold if anyone cares. I picked that because I like Growlithe better than Vulpix. And yeah, I'm kind of pumped about that. Like, I've been very kind of afraid of this project, even though I've had it on the back burner for like a month. And it's not as bad as it seems. Because I'm like, oh, the soldering iron's going to be hot. Like, I'm really worried about this. But no, it's really not that scary. You just have to, respect it like you would any other dangerous tool. Like, I don't know, razor blades, chainsaws. Like, just respect them. And yeah, it works out fine. Takes like 5 minutes to replace a battery in a Game Boy game. I've got red, blue, and yellow to do, so I'm probably going to do that. Who knows when I'll get around to playing them, though. And I have like a little Game Boy Color, and it's pretty rad. Anyways, that's life update here. We're getting into summer. Server updates. Like I said, Season 2 of War of Imperium's coming up. That's pretty cool. We're going to change the times. We're going to change the castles. Sorry, my cat just sneezed. Change the times, change the castles. Hopefully get more people involved. Ideally... Oh my god, please die. Really? I know I have no decks, but come on. Ideally, we're also going to get a summer event going, which has been... I'm trying to see what we need to do, or what we need to outline so that we can get KBM going. I know people have been talking about battlegrounds. We don't see those as really viable bases for what we want PvP to be, because like objective battlegrounds have just been, honestly, they're not well designed for small or large servers in my opinion. Tierra Gorge is way too large for, I think it's like, what, 10v10? You'd probably have to modify that. And also, like, I mean, who bothers with the flag? Or maybe I'm just jaded because back in the day, everyone just win traded for badges. And Flavius is just a mess. I have no interest in getting Flavius to work, really. That said, KVM is, hey, go slaughter each other. Go kill yourselves. Or each other. Preferably don't kill yourselves. Then you don't win. And it's real easy. It's a nice little battleground. There's nothing in your way. Just fight some dudes. So that's the idea. I did float the idea of you getting temporary KVM potions and things, so people don't have to waste any of their own stuff. Oh, come on. Dang it. That's okay. And people don't have to waste any of their own supplies just to get in there. That said, rewards aren't really solidified. We might launch that without rewards for now. Obviously, Battlegrounds gear and KVM gear are not really on the docket because, like, they're broken. No one likes them. Not interested. We might want to get, like, consumables in there. I don't know, like OBBs or something. Maybe we can get some costumes in there. I don't know. The jury's really out on that. I have nothing definite to say in terms of rewards, but badges will be given. Just honestly to make it easier on Pawn so he doesn't have to worry about, like, oh, I got to delete KVM badges. No. At least that's the game plan. Who knows what'll happen? You know, real life is a thing. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. We have been talking also about the spare card system, and I am a huge fan of that. I think that was wasted on IRO. Like, there were like 2 good items, and it was badges and it was OCAs. And I kind of want to work with that to revamp it a little bit. Maybe there'll be... I'm pretty sure at least they were just free on IRO. Like, you just got them. But we might have like a tiny little quest for it. A tiny little one. Nothing too hard. Oh, good. We're done here. Thanks. I hate it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's one other PVM thing I don't really want to talk about because I think it'll be a nice little surprise. Yeah, that's what summer I think is looking like for us right now. There was a little thing on Discord about like advertisement and stuff, and money is still not going to come into the equation. And I don't know if I really feel good about advertising right now because I guess with, what is it, the new server, I think it's down in like South America somewhere. I guess they're kind of cracking down a little bit, Gravity is. I don't want to talk, like, unless, hello Gravity, if you're watching this, first off, please hire us to start an official pre-renewal server. Good God. If you can't tell, the people want it. But assuming they're not watching this, like, we're trying to lay low. We're not taking any money off of them. Like, we are not losing you sales that you would not have lost because you don't have a pre-renewal server. That's not our fault. So, I'm on the fence about that. I don't know. That one's going to take some thought. Violence. Change. Sorry, I got to remember how to do this. Consumer. Sure. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. No. That's an Archer one. Schedule? What schedule? What? Look at all these people talking. That's nice. I think that's all for news. Don't like. Myself. Ignore it. Here's keepers. Say no. It's like I've been playing Thieves for years. It's like I know how to game this thing. Alright. Now it's time for the boring part. Well, no, it's not. We gotta charge our way into victory into the Thieves Guild. This is always exhilarating, where you're just like, oh god, familiars are terrifying because I'm a tiny novice. And I have 31 fleet. God. But that's okay. We'll make it. We'll make it. What I do appreciate about our server is the freedom of camera angles. This is a much easier map when... nope, no thanks. When you can just look straight down on yourself, like that. Yeah, sure, the sprites look weird, although apparently mine don't right now. I'm surprised. Don't touch me, bat. Don't touch me, bat. Alright, if I have to kill that one on the way out, that's fine, because, like, it's fine. There's one of them. Also, this is just a nice outlet. I've been kind of grinding, well, not super hard because I don't have a lot of time to grind hard. I've been trying to grind to High Priest. I'm like 97 and 35%. And like I just don't have time. I don't get into Thor's parties, whatever. So I'm just turn undeading like a madman. And this is, I can let my altitis out a little bit here. Yeah. I can just do other things. And be like, yeah, I am interacting with the community. That's why I'm not focusing on my siege character. And I mean, this is not totally without use. This will be helpful later on. Now there's 2 of them. Why is this world cruel to me? I mean, it shouldn't be too bad, because by the time we get finished with this, it'll probably be time to end the video, because my partner will be home or something. I don't know. Please no. Please no. Thank you. Good day. Alright. Fun tip for the thief test. Hotkey your weapon and unequip it for mushrooms. I know that seems real simple, but I bet a lot of people just go stab mushrooms and like they're plants. They take ones, just like get that attack speed going. Go faster. There you are, buddy. And then you can just hotkey it when it's time to kill actual things. Okay, now this horror show begins. Anyways, server seems like it's doing pretty well. Yeah, it's summer. Things have slowed down a bit. That's real. But there's still a core of people that are still here. Still believe we're not the worst people in the world. I mean, we're at least doing better than all the cash grab servers out there. I have read enough about those. And I know we've been a little lighter on like content. Like I know, say, Payon Stories has custom stuff. UARO has like dailies for like hunting or something, but we have beams, we have a lot of mechanical fixes that Pond has gotten into. Like what's the walking one? Where like you don't flinch. I don't know. I forget what it is. Also, I'm just delighted that out of all the pre-renewal servers I've played, we finally got mob spread right. I played UARO, it doesn't work there. I don't know if Sunshine is still around. Did not work right there. When you hide and everything scatters, that is not accurate. That's not right. I don't know if they changed that as a balance thing, but it kills me as an assassin main. Everything should not be in one spot. That's real. But you should have at least a couple of seconds to Grimtooth the hell out of things before they scatter. Other servers have always pissed me off about that. And I love that we got that right. Sorry, this is turning into a why you should play the server thing. But way the road, bubs. How about you shut up? Chan? In Siege, we have a nice way of doing god items, which are enabled on this server. In case you didn't know about that, because I know that's been brought up that we've been doing a bad job at telling people about that. We're not advertisers. We're not good marketers, and I apologize for that. So castles drop boxes as usual, and instead of having a god item drop, because we're only running in this upcoming season one castle per time. You obviously can't get 20 castles worth of pieces. That's not enough spawns. So what we drop is a god. I forget if it's like a god point or something. It's a mineral, god mineral. And you take that to the respective realm. Like if you're making you just take that to the respective realm. Like, oh, hey, I want a belt piece from Geffen. So you go to Geffen, and there's an NPC there. And he's like, you got a god mineral? I'll give you a random piece. And you roll the dice, and maybe you get what you want, maybe you don't. But they are tradable, so that's fine. And people have said that's pretty nice. I think it's pretty cool too. Also, You literally cannot make a god item yet. We are I mean, RNG will probably keep anyone from having a full set quickly. I know someone econned. I don't know, maybe they've got something rolling. But seals are time gated. So right now we only have the first 2 seals. We had Seal 1, the whole server. Seal 2 opened with the first season of Siege. Seal 3 will open, I think... Oh, damn. I think Season 2 starts on June 1st. I forget. I apologize if I'm making that announcement preemptively. I do not remember the date. Soon, TM. Soon. And then at the next season, Seal 4 will open, and we'll see if anyone can make a god item. Another concern has been, of course, oh no, like, once the 4th Seal quest is open, everyone's gonna make ice picks, and, like, everything will go to hell, which has happened multiple times, where some event will cause everything to fall to shambles. You are being forced on the 4th Seal quest to pick the random option. Like, it's for a friend or something. Let's see, 6. I only got 8. Jesus. So you got a 1 in 13 chance of getting a pick, and everything else is in the mix. Sorry about your 14 weeder knives, if that's what you get, but that's just really bad RNG. If you get 14 straight weeder knives, I'm sorry. That just sucks. Yeah, just I don't know. I don't think any other pre-renewal I'm aware of has god items, because I know they are a point of contention. People think they're very overpowered, and sometimes they can be. Like, if you're not prepared for them, they can be very OP. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. Well, except Sleipnirs. I'm sorry. Sleps are not good, comparatively speaking. But we wanted that part of the game to be accurate to IRL. And they're there. They're going to take forever to get, but you can do it. It'll take forever, and we're not going anywhere, barring, Gravity finally getting mad at us even though we're not taking any money from them, or in our wildest dreams hiring us to create a new pre-renewal server that's official. Keep showing up for Siege, keep grinding. And that'll actually lead me to my next thing. Siege so far isn't what you would expect from a lot of private server sieges. I think there's only one bomber running around. Other people have them prepared, but there's this weird gentleman's agreement or gentlefolks agreement that's like, hey, let's not go completely apeshit with the typical ranged meta right yet. The strongest siege guild is running an LK, which, if I remember correctly, is pretty wild in terms of private server siege. And it's a respectable, it does work. I've seen it do work. And I have heard tales. So I'm not trying to dunk on that specific LK. It's doing the work. But if you need to everyone's probably already really established. The server's been open for almost a year. Yeah, people have things, but they're PVM. It's not as bad as you think. Yeah, sure, you're going to have to farm up, Athara and Mark Card, but there are guilds to join. You could start your own. I'm really surprised more aren't happening, because, with the right coordination and, you level the right things, you could still be a force. The guild I'm thinking of, they have the gear, they are good at the game, but they seem to be intentionally kind of nerfing themselves, and I respect that, because it's easier to get into WoW when you at least kind of can pot through something and not just get immediately annihilated by four bombers and strings. That's the second mace I've gotten. This is on 1x drop rates. Let's see, 3 and 9 is 12. Anyways, WoW is not that hard to get into. If you're oh geez, everyone's established. No, they are, but people are so helpful. People are so helpful. We've had new people get into the game and kind of get up and running fairly quickly. Not in a week, because this is not a 5x, this is not a 10x, whatever, but faster than me. I still don't have a trans character, and I've been here since August. I cannot implore you any more than I'm telling you, it's not that bad. Like, I look at, like, people still join, like, Origins or Arcadia or whatever it is, where there's, like, a decade of progress on there. People join, like, UARO, which has years of progress. Like, I'm telling you, give us a shot. I feel like play-wise, it'll feel a little better. And I say that not because I think they're doing anything wrong. Like, they're kind of working with whatever emulator they've got. I forget if they're Herc or Athena, but it feels right on this server. I played a lot of IRO, pre-renewal, of course, both Chaos and whatchamacallit, Classic. There we go. My God, I kept wanting to say Yggdrasil, but that was renewal, which I did play regrettably. It feels better. It feels better. Yeah, you're still going to be grinding because it's a 1x drop rate server, but people are nice. There are parties. I think with our summer event, there's going to be more parties. And honestly, like, with our custom tap system, that is not just the same, hey, you've got more people in party, you get more experience. It's like, you got to do some stuff. You can do smaller parties. Like, if you only got one friend, you only got two friends, congratulations. You can trio or duo your way through things and still make respectable experience. You can still make respectable loot from whatever, depending on what you play, of course. If you play, like, Chemist, Priest, Auto Attack, Monk, I don't know. I don't think you're going to be mobbing too much, but within reason. Within the limits of the game, I should say. It's a good game. Wait, 6 times 3 is 18 and 5. Need 2 more, you little jerks. The Thief Quest has never treated me well. Also, I promise, in the future, these will probably get more rambly, but I plan on posting this Hello Reddit in the future. Oh, for Christ's sakes, one more. I'm telling you, if you're really feeling the itch and you're like, oh, well, I don't want to, I'm already established on these servers, like, yeah, but do you make as many friends on that server? And does everything just feel the same sort of private server vibe it's felt forever? I think this is different enough that it's worth trying. Plus, if you're familiar with my old streams, you know that I am very well acquainted with IRO and, like, their events. Like, I think between the group of us, we do a fairly good job at least brainstorming things to put on the server that aren't, like, messing with mechanics. We don't mess with skills or anything. Aside from the fact, like, there were a couple that were not accurate to IRO. Like, Stormgust was weird. For one, I think we had to fix some stuff with snap and traps for Siege. And we're always looking for, like, more, like, if there's anything out there that you suddenly find, like, get us some proof from IRO, because honestly, all that stuff's probably still up on the Warp Portal forums, let's be real. And we can make it happen, as long as it's truly accurate to what that was. Like, that's the game we're trying to play. And whether it'll stop there, I don't know. I mean, I've always had ideas for, like, little quests and things. I don't know what the future is going to hold. I'm excited for it, I truly do not know. For all I know, in, like, 2 weeks, we could see World War III. Who knows? Who knows what's going on in the world? We're not here to think about that. We're here to game. And let's see. Are the bats gone? Yeah, we're no. No. That's it. That's it. I hate you. I hate you so much. Nice. We did it. So anyways, come on down. Give us a shot. Bring your friends. I think it's worth it. And I say that having played on, well, I haven't played Revenant, but I have played on so many pre-renewal servers, and they are not right. They are not right. Come on, go away. Thank you. Nope. 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 I think my partner might be home, but I'm only making a short little video. These are probably only ever going to be like 20 minutes to half an hour. Probably like the length of an awakening or concentration potion. But this one I'm probably going to stop here at Turning Thief. Alright, so hey, thanks for watching. I hope to see you. And yeah, see you in the next video. Toodaloo.